Hello everyone and welcome back to the Third Age Total War. Today we will be starting our brand new Rohan campaign using the MOS submod version 1.42 for Third Age Total War 3.2. There's going to be some links in the description that leads you to this and that to get this fully working. And talking about fully working, Surreal Beliefs actually helped me. I mentioned it yesterday that I had problems with this. The game wouldn't start when I selected the campaign and clicked launch. It sent me back to the menu and he told me to use a bat called cleaner.bat, and it's in the Third Age folder, which cleans stuff apparently, and it allows you to play it, simple as. So we're gonna jump straight in as Rohan, and wow, this brings back old memories when I used to do my Byzantine, no, my Rune, well they're quite like each other, my Rune and my Gondor campaign, and it's just, this is so epic. I can't wait to get back into the Third Age. My favorite age of all. The third one. Third's it. First didn't do it, second didn't do it, third sure as hell did it. Let's watch this instead.
Where is the horn that was blowing? They have passed like rain on the mountains, like wind in the meadow.
Now is the hour! Riders of Rohan! Oaths you have taken! Now fulfill them all! To Lord and land! Ha!
Rohirrim! Alright, sweet. Oh, that sweet music just gave me chills. God damn it. Glad I wasn't on the microphone at the time. Anyways, remember those little huts that I used to call them? I had like a Last Days Let's Play for like several months ago, probably almost a year. And they're actually burial mounds, and I was like, oh look at this. Huts. People live here. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This mod obviously adds 1 million submods. We got a big list here. Ticking. That's all stacking up events that I'm going to have to choose or say yes or no to. So, Tol Acharns. Do you wish to use Tol Acharns in this campaign? Tol Acharns are jihads, as invasions are crusades, which can be called by Gondor or Arnor. They may be joined by Gondor, Arnor, and the Northern Men faction, Erda, Rohan, and Dale. Why not? Seems like a pretty cool idea. Earlier invasions. Do you wish to make invasions happen earlier in the campaign? No, I don't. I want to prepare. Decline that. Play with the garrison script. The garrison script spawns additional troops in some AI settlements at the moment you besiege them with your forces to provide more challenge. No, I think that's bad. Resurrect allied factions. The resurrect allied faction script allows you to revive defeated allies by holding their former capital and keeping your own starting capital. Press accept. Yeah, that's cool. Hell yes. Boromir. Do you want to play with Boromir in plate armor or his vanilla travel gear? Fuck, I don't care. Fucking, I don't even have Boromir. I don't know, I'm gone Rohan, I mean, so was fine. Play with the diplomacy script. In case you play as a good faction, you declare war on an evil faction, your ally, which is a good faction, also will declare war to that evil faction. Similar, all the evil allies of your new evil enemy will in turn declare war to you. The same principles applies when playing an evil faction, you declare war to a good faction. Press accept if you want to play with the diplomacy script, plus decline. I mean, it's a pretty good thing, but once the evil factions gets overpowered, it'll be one hell of a fight. This is good, and at the same time it's bad. This is something that I'd like to just close and get back to after doing some thinking. Can I do that? I think I'll do that. Mysterious documents. My lord, some mysterious documents have come to our attention. Right now they are in the possession of Saruman the White. It will take quite a few years for him to unravel the mysteries of the document. Should we choose to let him gain the benefit from these documents? No. Mysterious documents. My lord, some mysterious documents have come to our attention. No. Why would... Why? Of course I'm not gonna let them benefit it. There's a difference by saying that they can benefit from it, which they can, but am I going to let them? No. Of course not. Saruman forces. Saruman has shown his true face. In secret, the leader of the Istari has forged an alliance with the Dark Lord. Isengard is stirring. New armies are being bred. Orcs, yet stronger and fiercer than before. We should prepare now, while we still can. Doom is upon us. Press accept to face the forces of Isengard. Press decline to play without the script. I'll play without the script for now. The Rudaur warriors. The power of the Dark Lord is rising. Many of his former servants are willing to fight for him once more. The Rudaur hill people are ready to take up arms and join the armies of the orcs of Gundabad. Well, why not? If this was realistic, sort of. I'm trying to have a bit of a lore into it as well. But I don't want there to be another 20 stacks for me to fight. Orcs of Gundabad. They're right north of us. I think we're going to be posted with a challenge enough, to be honest, or a challenge big enough already. I'll decline this. I don't want any external forces. Play with immortal heroes. Sure, of course, because heroes are heroes. Heroes don't die. They're legends that live on. Play with captured messages. In case an AI faction lost capital to another faction, you'll be notified through a message. Sure. Counter invasions. Counter invasion script makes it possible to help good factions when invasions are launched by Sauron on one of their cities. Yeah. Play with the Allied Aid script. The Allied Aid script makes it possible to help your ally by recovering their lost settlements. Fine. Beacons of Gondor. The Beacons of Gondor script makes it possible when playing as Gondor and Rohan duos and Dales and Orcs of Gondor to help your ally when one of its key cities is under attack. Furthermore, it will also give you the possibility to receive help once you fulfill certain conditions. Press accept. Fine. Reforge Honor. Do you wish to begin the campaign with Honor Reforged? No. I want them to stay split up. Immortal Nazgûls. Fuck that. Enable Trial and Regency mod. The Trial and Regency mod makes life of weak faction leaders harder, but may help in getting rid of them. It also provides ever-pleasing features that enables executing chosen characters. No. Eastern Shadows. The power of the Dark Lord is rising. He is gathering all armies of those loyal to him at the Black Gate. We should prepare now while we still can. Doom is upon us. To face the hordes? No. I don't want anything that's gonna, like, ejaculate over my castles. Pre-ejaculate, shall I add. Play with the centralized administration. Playing with central will enable manual recruitment and construction in presence of a governor only. No. Decline that. Spawning additional units. Glittering Cave somewhat adds a unique building to one book, Caverns of House Deep. Sure. Total diplomacy. Okay, so forced diplomacy, allied fort ownership, allied allies, Osgiliath Ferry, and ally invade. Shift I, Shift F, Shift A. Okay, Shift D. Okay, so that's good. The next hair, my lord, I present to you the Horn of Helm Hammerhand. May its sound strike fear into the hearts of our enemies and courage into the hearts of our men. As a token of appreciation, the horn is given to the next in line of coming heir to the throne. And then we have, of course, this one. Fine, I'll do it. Valt ihr den totalen Krieg. That's what we're gonna go with. Spy. My prime enemy would obviously be Mr. Miyaki here. Isengard, so he's gonna be sent up there. Let's take a look at these guys here, see if we've got any spies anywhere. Any more spies? That seemed to be it. And I don't think we've got ourselves any diplomats either. A spy, fine. Settlements, income in Edoras. Hornburg military forces. An okay army to begin with. Making good money. Let me see here. Jinard, you would need a wall. Cannot build a wall. You're fairly safe down here. That's worth spending some money on. Land clearance gives me good money, and I shall get it. That one's a bit too pricey. That one's on the edge. I think I'll wait with that one. A little too much. Fine. I'd let the 1600 ones pass through. It's good enough. Foldberg as well. Can't miss out any. Seems like we've got everyone good. Jinard, I would like to build a wall around it, but I think the castle itself has to grow first. Dirt roads are good to have as well. And we haven't got many. In fact, we haven't even got any here. Let's make sure we have at least dirt roads in our land. Make it easier for people to travel. Waldberg. Great, and look at this. I'm on Hen, watching over the falls. Falls of Raurus. Gate of Argon. Statue of Isildur. Cool. Very cool. Alright guys, are you guys ready to take the first turn into the Third Age? I sure as hell am. Seeing as we didn't enable any of those invasion things just yet, we shouldn't be stormed instantly. So, welcome in. And might I add that most of the things that I said no to will sooner or later happen. It's just not gonna set us off with a big war straight away, because I want to be able to sort of get into the feeling and expand and grow and be cool like that. So Gondor is straight below us, which is good. We got Eriador, some elves, Sylvan elves. I think there's a pretty good balance. Wildmen of Dunland, oh. They might be a possible target. But as I said, I think there's a pretty good balance between good people and bad people. I think it's meant to be that, and they're all sort of got its weaker factions and its stronger factions. But I plan on wiping out every enemy presence on the left side of whatever river it is. Suitable husband, command 2. He's not the best. It does cost me about 150 coins every turn. What river is this? Doesn't exactly say. I should know. Flows through almost all of Middle-earth. Well, what should we do with you? He's fairly obedient. He's a promising commander and fairly confident. Quite loyal, yeah. He's a born follower, and we can always train him to be a commander. So I will accept his entrance. The Palantir are housed in Minas Tirith, Barad-dûr, and Isengard and Elostirion. Palantiri will only be possible once you conquer one of these settlements. For Hadrun, Oaksmith Mountains, Oaksugundabad, usage is typically only possible when you own Barad-dûr. Good. I'm not going to be using that even if I had it, because I think it spawns enemy armies at your gate for some reason. Marriage celebrations. Good, good, good. King Thengel. Oh, wow. Command. On the battlefield, this man is will is always realized. He is a true master of warfare. Let's get ourselves a diplomat down there. I think I reckon I'd need about 2 diplomats in total. But I don't seem to be able to recruit any diplomats up here. Could get another spy down here as well. I think we'll do that. Have an eastern spy and western spy. Something's telling me that the audio volume is a bit too high. It's better. We all like sound effects, don't we? Right.
My lord.
Worm tongue.
I will speak your horrid tongue, if I must.
Approaching.
Not really his voice, but still. So here we have Isengard, and you know, I'm quite glad I sent my spy here, seeing what they actually have. 3 quite massive armies. 2 in total, rather said. Saruman with his Uruk-hai army, and another one here, led by no one. And there's Ugluk here.
I'm gonna stick you.
With a smaller force together with Yaguf. Now, Foldberg, you are quite contested. or you will be quite contested. How's my budget looking? Treasury totals, profits 2,000. It's fairly low profit. Once we gain our farms and once we get them up and running, we should be quite good. I'm gonna be cautious though. On the other hand, I do not want to risk losing Foldberg nor Jinard this early on. I can see my allied settlements. So they should also be at war with... Yeah, they should. Good. They might help me out against Isengard, but I reckon they'll be busy enough with Herbrad and Mordor. The elves, dwarves and all that, they'll deal with the other orcs up top, so we should be fine. The settlement is fairly safe. This is all West Emnet, and then up here, here's Mirkwood. Mordor and Sylvan Elves fight over this. Sylvan Elves down here as well. Then we've got Elves on this side, I believe, up here. Or perhaps up here. Then there's Orcs of the Misty Mountains and Gundabad up here. I believe these down here are the Misty Mountains, I think. And up here is Gundabad. I could be wrong, could be right. We'll find out. So, gonna send some troops to Foldberg. We only have cavalry in there. So I'm gonna take that guy and send him up there.
As you wish.
Make sure he arrives in case we get attacked. If this army attacks, we'll easily take it. But if any of these armies decide to go for Jinard, they're fairly screwed. So we might have to pull out. I'd rather save all the men I can. Seeing as we don't have a wall, being screwed is a definite. So we might have to start pounding out some troops. Gondor. Londgalen. You don't hear that place too much, to be honest, in the books. Imagine living out down in the bottom south. Do you see the little peak that goes out? I mean, there's barely any enemy factions nearby, and you're fairly safe. And if, you know, the enemy arrives, you can just take a little fishing boat right out, and you're fine. Sit there for a while. Perhaps there's some islands outside that the enemy don't even bother going to. They're not interested in it, are they? No. So you'd be safe for the rest of your life. You'd be able to fish, cut down wood, build houses, use firewood, replant the trees again, hopefully. Do stuff like that, you know. Nature will take care of itself. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, and I think they're even going to attack our guy here. That's a massive walking distance they took there. Now, I should be able to retreat with this fella. By doing so, I will first of all save the archers from a certain defeat, but he will not be able to pursue me. Good. Oh, and as I thought, Saruman is actually quite eager to get started straight away. And they're even attacking Jinard with the smaller force. They seem to have split armies already. Let's see what we have on our hands.
We must make a stand.
Okay.
We are besieged.
Besieged. Will they attack us straight away? Yeah. Lord Lurtz versus Gambling of Jinard. Cav, archers, and troops. What does he have with him? Raiders and archers. I have the same, but fewer. But I also have cav on my side. This will be an interesting fight. Let's fight it on the battle map, and let's see who will hold Jinard. Lots of action in the first episode to begin with. That's always nice to get a good start. Rohan is kind of positioned in the center of all the evilness. So we've got enemies to our right, to our left, to our north. Not to our south, thankfully. Okay. They're gonna get eager to get straight away, aren't they? Oh, no, oh, they're spawning back here. Yeah, that's where they're going in. Simple stuff. Gambling, Rohan. Cavalry will together fight their cavalry. Counter-cav, as I like to call it. Counter-cav. Very nice thing, you know. Counter-cav. Put deployment system is the only thing I am discontent with. There we go. Okay, we'll place them there and they'll ride out quickly. Archers of Viz. Wow, that's a big unit. That's an insanely big unit. I'll place them. They hate being moved when they're in spawn for some reason, so I'll have to do this manually. always had problems with this. Seeing, I think they're gonna enter through this way. Try these guys out. Begin with, what's that? That's the troops, and here are the archers. No, those are the raiders. Ah, yes, he's got no cav. He's actually dismounted. Alright, there goes his archers. So what I will do is I will ride around. And we shall take out the archers to begin with. Pick up your bows, pick up your arms. This should be a fairly easy thing. Dumb. Alright, main force. Yeah, head there and fight them. Yeah, the rest of you, yeah, archers, go around the back there. My cavalry will probably appear and fuck you up. Right, shoot. I don't know why they sound like this, but fine. I'm not gonna give them any breathing room here. I am gonna tear their shit up, literally. Alright, brace for a little attack here now, boys. Spears. Rohan. It is time. I deserve to shoot my general. I'd like to see them form some sort of square now. That'd be hilarious. Not too effective. These guys are heavy armored, so we're gonna fire arrows at them. Fire arrows do more damage against heavy infantry. Proven fact, my friends. This is quite an easy fight, but they're doing quite well actually against my scouts. This is light cav. Good thing I've got my bodyguard here, but we're making quite a quick work out of these guys. So once we're done with them, we'll pound in straight in on the back of her. Ooh, that is nasty. That's doing a little too much damage for comfort here. On my own men especially. See what one more volley does. Actually, I think I'll fire at the lurts instead. Yeah. I'm just gonna risk. Oh, look at that! They're hitting my own men. Nope, that's not worth the risk really. They're barely hitting more than my own. So let's get that done first. 24 men remaining here. They should rout now, but you know these evil fellas don't have much of an own thinking. Even if I were them, I'd just rout. Okay, defeat seems certain, but they can hold them for as long as possible. So now that we've made quick work out of their archers, they should all be dead now. We're going to ride around and we're going to hit them in the back. I think I'm going to have to start using more cav. Hey, come on. Stop looking at him. That I'm used to actually. Oh, I didn't take too many casualties at all. I don't dislike cav. I just don't love it. So that should say something. We're gonna have to stop firing at arrows now for a while.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
We'll see what they say after this. Charge! Straight into them. Straight into them. Defeat's almost a certainty, but look what you've got behind you. You've got the greatest cav this world's ever seen. Rohirrim cavalry. Best cavalry in the game. If you've got the good one. It should be. Yeah, it makes sense. Unless the Gondor's got some weird white guard cav. Alright, blowing their horn. So you can blow their horn the most. Now their defeat is quite a big possibility here. And here's why I'm gonna love cav in this Let's Play. So I'm first of all gonna be having lots of it. I'm going to be able to use these cool maneuvers to encircle and destroy my enemy. It's working out quite nicely, isn't it? I could try pulling the cav out and shooting into the back of them, but then my archers should have made their way around there already. It's a bit too late for that. Let's do a recounter charge again. Alerts his regiments. That's a good charge.
Seems almost certain.
Well, I'll dislike doing this, but it might just turn the tide for us now. If we get good hits.
The
Okay.
battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
See, they're hitting quite a lot of our own guys, and those arrows that are coming in from overhead are not doing the job. So let's do another pound. We're just going to do the anvil and hammer until we grow tired of it. Simple as. Straight into them like that. Yeah, they haven't got many people remaining now, and they're quite cornered. So defeat seems certain for these lads.
Pick up your bows, countrymen.
Yeah, if you can't do fighting there, then do fighting here. We'll probably lose a few, but the morale will surely rise by having some more troops here. We'll hold them right there, actually. Stand there and look cool. Okay, let's do another hit. I think it's the heavy cab that makes them fly. They don't, I don't know, they don't have the same flying effect this time around. Spearmen are holding the wall quite nicely. We've lost half the force already. But we are holding, and there's not many ergs left now. Come on, folks. Let's use our heavy cav instead. The light cav have lost quite a few numbers now, and I don't want them to lose. I don't want to lose them entirely because I'm planning to retrain them just after this battle. Look at this charge. Bam! That'll set them flying. Nice. Here comes the general himself. Don't know what that guy is. He's very familiar, but no, I don't actually know who he is. I'm sorry for that. Okay, let's just finish off the rest here. There's a few of them remaining. There we go, utter slaughter. Let's get them all. Great, I think we handled that battle quite nicely. The archers could have been a bit more effective, but all in all, good win. We didn't lose any units. Archers are fully intact. The rest are fairly okay. They won't withstand another attack, but we definitely chased them off for now, which is very good. So, having that said, where the fuck is... There's one guy left. Where is he? There he is. Ah, it's Lurtz himself. I'd be happier killing him, but seeing as he's going to return now, that's a bit of a bummer. Just bash him in, come on, bash his skull in.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Yay!
Without
There we
him,
go.
his troops will the enemy are utterly vanquished.
Utterly
This
vanquished.
is a great victory,
181 men,
worthy
not
of
too bad.
only the mightiest
too bad at
of
all.
generals.
The hammer will at least keep the arms strong until they can wield sharper tools again. Thor and Oakenshield settles Durin's folk. No. Execute. I love hearing what they're saying. They're like discussing what they think about the thing. Release. Yeah, fairly good. Ransom. Yeah, good. Execute. No. They don't really know what it means, do they? God damn it. I'll send them to Rohirrim school and I'll teach them a thing or two. I think I just did. They got schooled. Bandits. Bandits. Do I need another commander as of now? No. He's a promising commander, but... Caves? Caverns? My lord, a most interesting proposition has been put forward. A dwarven emissary visiting Orban managed to talk his way to seeing a cavern. He emerged awestruck, rambling on about the wonder and beauty of the place. And, okay, so form an alliance with the dwarves. Look at him. Ah! He's just looking there. Okay, so we're gonna form an alliance. The following factions are now at war with each other. Gondor is at war with Isengard, Rune is at war with Gondor, and Rohan is at war with Mord. Fairly simple stuff. I'm ready for it. Profits are meager. Enemy routes, good job. Can't recruit anything now. This town is a little too weak in its current state. Here's where I'm forced or tasked or put in a bit of a weird position. You see, here's Saruman himself with an army that you simply do not fight and win against in this current state. I'm not gonna gather every single soldier I have east of Edoras and head to Hornburg or Foldburg. Here's where I'm gonna have to guess. Now, Saruman could easily attack Foldburg within the next turn, but the question is, will he walk all the way down here to Hornburg to attack it instead? It's a tricky question. I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm gonna start recruiting as many troops as I can in these areas. Edoras has a fairly good stack of troops, but I will get a few more. Construction is done as far as that goes. Got an agent here. Let's take a look at who we trade with and who we don't trade with. Can you see your trade agreements so that I don't want to walk down there and waste all the marching. Right? No. The dwarves want to form an alliance, but the dwarves are so far away. I think I'd rather go down and speak to the guys down here in Gondor, because I want to get myself a trade agreement with them, and I actually don't know if I have one or not. I'm very unsure, and I don't know where to check it, but I'm not going to sit and waste my time. I will find out straight away. Okay. As far as Hornburg goes, we could send troops. I doubt they'd get there in time, and it's mostly cav, not the best defensive units. It's better than nothing, and I will use it. No doubt about it. God damn it. Alright, Foldburg, I will pray for you. Let's end the turn. Ah, the Sylvan Elves. I think they have the best... Oh no, he's attacking Jinard instead. Damn. Okay, well, I'm not gonna auto-resolve it. I'll bloody kill as many as I can. I might even just walk straight to Isengard. And there is, however, another army nearby, and I do not have any siege equipment, so he would attack me, and I'd lose. Damn it. 3,695 men. Lord Saruman. Gambling with Jinard. Alright. Let's get this over with. I didn't see this coming. If I knew this was coming, I'd pull him away. But I thought he was safe. Well, 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 Isengard. Well, well.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this.
One way to actually play this out in a smarter way would be to... Oh my god, look at it. Would be to simply... If you know that someone's gonna take it, and you're sure that he's actually gonna take it, then all you gotta do is really go into diplomacy. You've got a diplomat there, give him it, and then go to peace with him over it. You won't lose any men. You'll only lose the fort that you would have lost anyways, and you'll gain peace on it. Okay, so always this guy's glitched. Cav, I'll make use of you as much as possible, really. I'll try my best to get everyone a piece of the action. Let's ride for Rohan, guys. The AI is smart, I see. They're sending the Dunlending clansmen to the left of my position. And they're sending their Urukai raiders, heavy infantry to the right. And they're keeping a few in the center. Dunlending veterans. Thank God I didn't choose to fight another set of bloody barbarians. It's hard as it is. And so I have nothing to defend myself with, but one militia unit. Earling militia to be precise. Send these guys back. The barbarians are coming on our left. I think we're going to have to use the archers to fight them off. While we send the cav in again. Now you go up there. I think I've miraculously defended the city of Gondor against, like, with overwhelming odds against me. I think I had 4 units or something, like an archer unit, a few spearmen unit, a really good white guard probably, or just Gondorian spearmen. While the enemies were so many, they were orcs I think. And I won that battle. I had like 400 against 3,000. Now I have like barely 300. So the odds are not really on my side. But we will definitely do our best and we will not give way. They're definitely going for full surround here. What I'm going to do is, instead of using a wall, I'm going to use an elastic defense. So as soon as the troops run up my archers, I'll run up with my bodyguards here. And they'll make quick work out of the enemy, hopefully. Oh, they're approaching from all flanks now. Do I see war riders? They're riding past it. They're definitely lining up. On both sides. Oh god, here it comes. Comes the greatest challenge we're going to be faced with. Urukai infantry is storming in, followed by the Dunlending veterans. Ooh, brace yourself. Well, I suggest you start shooting now. They're definitely going to win that, so I'll just send my cavalry in, fight for the death, or till the death, rather said. You lads just hold. Yeah, they're going to send in these men at the back here. I'll hopefully make quick work out of them with my cav, but they've got spears, so... Shit, son. You guys aren't really too effective, are you? I noticed. No offense, but we should hire the elves for our archers instead. Well, every arrow will hit in that place, so that's good. And our little cavalry will miraculously do their best to try and hold them off. Come on! Damn, we're gonna hold that. Here comes the Urukai pikemen. Legio 25 Isengard. That's the 25th Urukai pikeman regiment. Doesn't say what mine are. It's quite cool though that they've given them numbers. Hold. It's a lot of blood. It's always a good sign. Let's turn around and point blank these pikemen, shall we? Run. Oh, these guys are broken. I think it's time we form a little Skiltrum here. Hey you, hold the pikemen off. Hold them off, hold them off. Get into their backs. Let's go. Ah. Oh shit. It's like riding into pikes, actually. It's like riding into actual pikes. 37 of them. Hold! Brave Earling militia. God damn it. Archers are not the most effective. Oh, Snaga. I fucking hate Snaga. You know. There we go. Let's try and kill some Schnag at least. With the moon we have remaining. Brave soldiers. Brave. Brave they are. But they cannot stand. They could not. We've tried our best, guys. We've tried our best. The AI did a really good pull off there. They surrounded me entirely. And they really did overpower me. It's sad to lose the city this early on, but I don't think anyone could have done anything to stop this. At least we're a bit safer now. As far as the everything on the east side of the river goes. West side's fallen.
Our enemy has command of the city.
Oh no, you just keep trying to kill the clansmen. You'll be fine. Sad to lose a good general. 3 gold chevrons. Look at that, gold star and chevron. That is like the best thing you can get. I just lost all these chevrons. Oh, I suck now. Lost all everyone I had. They're running. Got a few left here fighting on with their axes. Countrymen, come on. One last word from the king here. You guys did really good fighting.
Our foolish
And he
general
falls.
has thrown his life away. Perhaps our chances of victory. We've been dealt a stinging
Well,
defeat.
it was a good battle. We did our best. It wasn't good enough. But at least we killed more than we lost. If I can try and keep myself to that, I should be able to win. Even though I'm gonna need a lot of numbers in order to fight the hordes of Isengard. Jinard has fallen, sir. Scheiße. And they set off for Foldberg as well. These guys are greedy fuckers, aren't they? One hell of a greedy sons of bitches here. They're gonna lay siege to it as well, aren't they? Well, I think I'll be the better out of those. Seeing as my flag is already bigger than theirs.
We must make a stand.
Yes,
We
and
are
that army's at
besieged.
least going up. Thank God for that. I think the guys here in Isengard actually sometimes fight the orcs in Gundabad or Misty Mountains. I'm pretty sure they do. I've seen Let's Plays where they start fighting each other. So, yeah. Okay, military reports. My lord, I bring an important message from your military advisors. Mobilization and general preparations are underway. Okay. Good recruitment going down here. Farms are starting to finish up. Noble death. Gambling of Jinard. Yeah, that's who was gambling. Our profits are very tiny as for now. And Foldberg has been besieged. And my forces melt away. Adorn. So, let me see. I can cross here. I can cross here. And I can cross here.
My lord.
I'm going to want to keep that spy in there to simply know what's going to go down. I want to know who's going to do what and when.
Send your representative.
My lord, 'tis good to see you, my friend. How can we help?
We already had a trade right, as I sort of
Until we meet again.
saw. We'll send this guy up here
Approaching
to the
their
dwarves.
dignitary.
Talk to them instead.
Approaching.
People of Middle-earth, come together!
Look at him.
Use whatever weapons you can muster.
Why would he say that?
People of Middle-earth, come together! People of Middle-earth, come together!
Interesting.
Use whatever weapons you can muster.
Choice of words for a diplomat. I think we're done for about now. Sorry that we've lost it. I think everyone knew that I did as good as I could. I might have to abandon Adorn if they come from Jinard to attack me. I'll head straight for Hornburg and I'll try and hold it as good as I can. Hornburg is one of those settlements that I'll probably be fighting over ages with, so it should be fine. We should definitely be able to hold it. We've got better troops here. Earling Axemen, they're really good. We haven't got any archers, but seeing as our last archers sort of played well, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I don't want them crossing over and destroying Adorn straight away, seeing as sorry, what's his name? Saruman has a very big movement rate. He can probably move here and there without any problems, no consequences. So I'll send my Rohan riders to stop him at the bridge, and they'll retreat in case he gets too close. The pesky bastard. So, profits are as follows: 287. We need to gain territories slash loosen some of that swag that's dripping out of our jaws right now, because it's costing us a little too much bank. So I remain to see, it all remains to see what happens next. Expanding capabilities are quite limited, seeing as I'll have to actually go pick on a proper faction if I want to do that. There are a few forts up here that I can muster an army and check out with, but don't expect anything magical and mysterious. I think I'll in fact send my spy up there to begin with. So we're at the 4th turn. I'm gonna save it here. You guys will be seeing me soon again in another game. And until then, goodbye.